Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Tube Talks.
Tube
I'm your
Talks.
host. Who?
Toast.
No, what did you say? What's up? Oh, what's up?
I said
What's
Tube
up?
Talks.
Oh, Tube Talks. Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to hype it up.
Yeah. Appreciate the hype up. Appreciate the hype up.
Appreciate
I'm
the
your
hype
host.
down, dog. Yeah.
I'm
The
your
last
host,
time I
Toaster.
do that shit, fuck.
I'm
You're trying to
your
do
host.
something nice. What are you doing?
No, I was just like, I'm just trying to make sure you get heard.
No, you're good, dog. You're not the only one that does this.
Yikes.
Ouch.
I'm your host, Mr. Toaster Strudel.
And I'm the
El
co-host.
Toast.
Jose.
Yes, Jose. That's it.
I'm feeling very prideful. Dallas advanced to the finals.
Yeah.
All the stars didn't, unfortunately. But we'll get them back next year.
We're both.
Did I know they got eliminated till Toast hit me up? No. Was I invested in the games? No. But was I supporting Dallas in the background? Yes.
We both are clear from the bets. Both teams fell.
I feel like you said if one of them won a championship.
No. I said it both of them. I said if both of them win a champion, I would get the Dallas Shag. If both of teams make it to the final, I would get a shirt that says like "I Heart Dallas" or something. I don't know, but only one made them. Only one of them made it, and
I'll give you that.
It's gonna be, dude. I'm hyped though. I'm hyped.
Thursday. Wait, that's tomorrow, right? Or 2 days?
No, Thursday. Thursday, January 6th, Game 1 in Boston.
Ooh, no. I heard there are horrible crowds over there. And they were already chanting "fuck Kyrie" like last week before we even made it like past them.
Yeah, because Kyrie used to play for the Celtics. It's a revenge game.
I knew that last week.
And yeah, we'll see. I think it's going to be a good series. Boston, I believe, is projected to win.
You're just doing anything to ruin my day today, bro.
No. I'm just letting you know. So just don't be surprised. Like if Boston won, oh shit.
Hey, we made it to the finals. I could get a fucking finals 2024 jersey or something.
If you want to wear that to remind yourself that that's the year you lost to the Celtics, go for it.
Fucking dick,
dude. I'll be straight up. Like I don't get. Like I wait till we win to buy merch. If they don't win that year, I'm not gonna buy it because I don't want to be remembered of the failures. You know what I mean?
I still have the fucking sweater from 2011, I think, with the Rangers when they were going to this World Series. I was like, dude, I'm fucking gonna get it. It says Rangers World Series, and we just never won.
That one, I will say that one you get a pass because that was the first time the Rangers ever went to the World Series. So that's a memorable event. Just like the Houston in 2005 when they went against the Sox, I got merch because it was the first time they ever went to the series. And I mean, it's a reminder.
Yeah, you gotta represent. Hey man, I'm gonna get something for Luka though. I'm gonna get something for Luka.
You like Luka? That's your guy?
Yeah, that's hard. There's
a lot of
white boy.
There's a lot of kids named Luka. I feel like the last few years.
Mexican kids? You mean Lucas?
They should. That's the thing. That's the thing. All right, you brought an interesting point. We'll start here. That is the thing, dude. I'm not one to tell people how to name their kids. Right? Whatever. But come on, man. Like and I'm not just saying this because my name is Jesus.
And my name's Jose.
And yours is Jose. But come on, man. We got to keep the Mexican names going.
Yeah.
We got to keep these Mexican names going, bro. It's part of our culture. It's part of who we are, dude. We need more kids named Pedro and Martin and fucking Andres and I just named
Guillermo.
Miguel. Fucking. Come on, man.
Juan,
like we need
Pablo,
Ivan, or Ivan is technically
Cuauhtemoc.
John, but in German. Whatever, man. We need more Mexican names. It's not Hispanic, Mexican. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dude,
that's my rant.
I told my mom, I was like, dude, there's no way I'm naming these kids anything but Mexican. First off, My name's Jose, and I'm getting the short and the stick. There's no way I could hide my racial ambiguity. My brother's name is Martin, but he could hide under Martin. So his is pretty like.
Yeah,
But my
he's.
dad's name is Martin, so he gets a green
I don't
pass
know.
on that.
That was my take there, because yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have seen a lot of Hispanic babies named Luca, and I'm like, yeah, I like the name Luca. What, like, you should have named him Lucas, or that, because
Yeah.
that's the Mexican name, right? Lucas,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or be, and then they spell it like Luca does, like with a K, and I'm like, all right, fine, I guess, dude. I
Mm.
don't know, or like at least like some people are like naming Luke. Luke,
Yeah, yeah.
Lucas is
The Mexican kid, Luke
Lucas is
Martinez.
wait, Luke is short for
Luke,
Lucas.
Luke Lopez.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I
And
just
then, dude,
that's
like,
my rant
it's
there.
so crazy, like, to name a kid based off a fad. What if it comes out that Luca's a rapist? Or Luca's a fucking racist?
Uh
Or some, you know what I'm saying? He
or
turns
even
out to be a
remember
horrible person.
remember
Now your kid's named after that. It's like naming your kid Adolf or some
I mean
shit.
that happened with OJ, or like Yolanda. I think like the name Yolanda like decreased in Hispanic
after
communities.
after she,
Have killed
damn, I
Selena.
actually haven't met any Yolandas.
No. Yeah, so I mean that's the thing, like I Archie, like he's my pet. I gave him a Mexican name. His real name is Archibaldo, but I call him Archie for sure. What?
Shut
What?
the fuck up.
Yes, his real name is
Is it
Archibaldo.
on his tag?
Yes,
Okay.
Archibaldo de Jesus.
You're gonna think that it's like this isn't a Chihuahua. They're gonna think it's like a stereotypical Mexican dog if they
Archie. No,
find him.
I
Yeah, he's
mean,
wearing another dog's tag. There's no way he's named Archibald de Jesus.
no, he's. I don't know. That was just my take, dude. I just like, come on, man. And I see the trend on TikTok where like people are making like they name their kids like Jalen, or I don't know, Bentley or something,
Ashlyn. Yeah,
and like their Hispanic family roasts them, and whatever. Like,
yeah.
come on, man. Like, we need to bring some old names back, like Plutarco, and that's my grandpa's name.
Sil-
Um, you
Silva
know,
Silvano
Si-
Silvano. Yeah, I actually know Silvano. We
all
know
right,
some.
look, I'll give you a quick list, but like these names, man, keep the
Agustino.
Porfirio.
Ragustin.
Porfirio is always a good one. Those are like present.
Refugio. That's my cousin's name. He's got an old people name.
We just need those names to flourish back. Here. I know we assimilated to the U.S. and stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Mateo is
You
a
still
good
have to keep in
one.
touch with the roots.
Yeah,
You
well, it
should
is
have
what it
saved this
is.
for a rant at the end.
Oh, I got other rants, buddy. I got other
I
rants.
was just
Oh,
saying. I was like, this is a good
today's
one.
episode is
A special one.
instead of doing a would you rather,
Embrace the debate.
embrace debates, another one, and what's the other one that we do,
Would
highs and
yeah? Would you
lows.
rather's, highs and lows,
uh we're gonna introduce one called bone
bitching.
to pick,
Oh,
complaining complaining corner. We got some bones to pick. Is that, or pick bones to pick, is that the correct
we have bones that need to get picked.
bone to pick? uh, Bone to pick, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just got to address some things that I'm getting annoyed, and this one actually would have been a good one. This one
Yeah,
would have been a
I
good
thought
one
I was like I
because
thought you were. Are we doing the segment at the beginning? I was kind of confused.
no, I just like we started talking about Luke and we ended up here. Whatever, we'll see how the Mavericks do. Hey, and then honestly, no hate. Whatever. I'm not gonna tell you how what to name your kid. Whatever. No hate. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Don't name him Adolf.
I don't think no one uses that name. All right. Anyways, let's go into our next segment.
I've met Adolfo, which is the Mexican version.
Or or Rodolfo.
Rodolfo.
That's a good one too.
Rudolph.
It's dude. It's a good name. Like, we need to bring old dude. And then last one.
Yeah.
But remember that remember that period during Game of Thrones when everyone started naming their kids after the Game of Thrones characters, like Daenerys.
No, what?
Daenerys is
That's a
probably the
thing?
Khaleesi. Those were
No
probably like the popular
mames.
ones. Yeah,
Khaleesi
yeah.
Gutierrez.
Bro, there's
It's
one
supposed to
out
be a
there.
blonde with blue eyes who's on Prieto
Oh,
Chaparra.
dude. dude.
Nothing wrong with that, but the name doesn't fit.
Yeah, it's
Coming
just that
from a
there's a lot of
Prieto
those.
Chaparro, it'd be funny if my name was like
You
fucking.
see Jesus Aleman or Juan Mena or
I
Jose
fit the
Mena
description of
in
a
the resume.
Jose. I
You
fit
get what you
perfectly.
yeah
Yeah.
you see what you get. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Next segment.
All right, let's switch it over to a fun one. I heard chemical castration.
Ooh,
So Louisiana right now is proposing a bill to basically chemically castrate anyone that's convicted as a pedophile, and it's kind of I've seen a lot of praise on it on Instagram. It's kind of a hit or miss. I feel like I saw more good thing or good like happy people than sad people.
more support for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, and at first
Yeah,
I'm like, fuck yeah, get those motherfuckers. They're doing bad shit. This, that, this, that.
they are.
And then
They're
you take
doing.
a step back. Ooh. And you're like, damn, what if someone gets wrongly convicted and they just get their balls chopped off?
It's just it's inhumane, right?
It's a rocky
It's
road, dude, because I mean, then they're gonna set this as a precedent, then they're gonna wanna fucking do something else for a different crime. You're like,
yeah,
well, we got away with this, why don't we do that? And yeah, dude, it's one of those things where it's like, back in the fucking Constitution, I
yeah.
believe. It's like no
It's
crueler and or Bill of Rights,
unusual
no cruel.
punishment.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird, man. It's uh, first things first. Yes, dude.
Those dudes are pieces
Those
of shit. They should
crimes,
never do that, and they should be punished to the full extent of the law. I'm
those
just
crimes are
saying, what
insane.
if something goes wrong and then someone gets wrongly convicted?
But I think you're right. I think it opens up the floodgate to other things, right? And it feels like we're going backwards, bro. Like we're just going backwards, dude.
Yeah,
And again, these people do some crazy shit, but the solution is not an eye to
make
an
the
eye.
punishment worse.
Yeah,
How
like it's
about
not.
yeah? How about we invest more into resources to be able to find these people and like prevent shit,
And
and like
maybe come up
be
with other
preventative versus
solutions
like treat. This already they're done. What I'm saying, the crime's already been done. Let's invest into fucking resources to be able to prevent crimes like that.
to
And
prevent this shit.
yeah, dude,
Exactly.
and like, dude, resources for kids and shit like that versus spend all this time and energy in Congress, like all this brain power to be able to get this shit passed. Um, being a cruel and unusual punishment. And like I know some people are gonna
That's not the
disagree with
way.
me, and we don't have kids, so we
Have different views, yeah, or
yeah,
different
completely different.
perspectives.
Yeah, yeah, different perspectives, but still, it's one of those things where I feel like even if I did have a kid,
Yeah,
like I said, I would still want them punished to as hard as possible. But I don't think chopping their balls off
or
is.
something like that. Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean,
And like, what do you do to women?
because
You
that
know what I'm
happens
saying?
too. That
Yeah, dude.
happens too.
Like, so is this only a punishment for male? I mean, to be honest, I feel like males are going to be, the biggest perpetrators of this shit. But I feel like women,
I don't know,
are up
man. You
there. I
see a
didn't
lot
look
of
into that.
fucking
I didn't even think about that.
yeah. You see a lot of shit of like teachers touching these kids. It's insane, dude. Like all these female teachers. Like a lot of people joke about it. They're like, "Oh, where was this when I was a kid?" Dude, come on, dude. It's not like that movie fucking with Adam Sandler. Remember Adam Sandler did that movie where he. Anyway, I'm going off topic, but yes, dude. Women like I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know the details of it, but it is something that I think needs to be reconsidered. I don't think it's a solution. I think it's a step backwards. It's just insane, dude. And I mean, it's just like with the death penalty. Like, I don't think that's the answer either. Like to kill somebody,
Yeah.
I I don't know. I just don't think is an eye for an eye. I don't think it's a solution for anything.
Yeah. If it's an always an eye for an eye, we'd be a blind society.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know who
what's
said
next?
that, but
Like
yeah.
chopping the hand of a thief for stealing.
Hey, dude, I'm just saying, if I catch someone in my fucking apartment, I have a fucking machete. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a machete right there. You can see the handle right there. I'm
Yeah,
fucking ready,
yeah,
dog.
yeah. I think you're right. I think you summarized it well. I think you bring an interesting perspective. For me, I don't. Again, these people do some heinous crimes, and I don't think fighting fire with fire works.
Yeah.
I think
And honestly, bro, I feel like if you keep them in prison, it's like the worst punishment for them because I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure you've heard stories of these motherfuckers going into prisons and people finding out, oh shit, that's what you did, and them getting the fuck beat out of them, as they should. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now you're dealing with people in your own age group versus like people that were defenseless. Now you should get your ass beat. But that's another topic too.
I think it's legal. It's already legal in some states. I don't think Louisiana's the first one.
Have you seen the uptick in like all these like YouTubers and pranksters like setting shit up with like them being like a 12-year-old girl or some shit, like luring these pedophiles in, and then like they started exploding, like Vitaly ZD, whatever, started doing that shit, and like all these other YouTubers are starting to do that, and they find them and they're like, we're reporting you to the cops, and they start freaking out,
Yeah,
and sometimes they beat the fuck out of them. And I'm like,
that
oh,
that's kind
and
of a good
I
solution. Start
still
fishing
like
them out.
sometimes I watch it and I'm like, damn. But
Yeah,
then
because
I'm
the
like,
guy,
oh,
like
like
the people get so
it's just like the
scared.
compassion. Like, yeah, you don't want to see anyone get the fuck beat out of them. But then you're like, damn, dude, we're about to commit like one of the worst crimes ever.
Yeah, no, it's insane, man. There has to be a better solution, and I don't know if I just for people that are wrongfully accused too. I don't know. I don't know if I trust our judicial system for that. I saw a comment and I'm like, yeah, you know what? If there was a way that the judicial system will get it right every time, fuck it. Yeah, let's do it. But sometimes it's
We don't
not.
live in a perfect world or a world that's black and white.
Exactly.
And there's
So
so
that was
much.
an
There's
interesting
gonna be so
topic.
many so many gray areas where like, should we do it? Should we not? And then precedents are gonna be set, and precedents got to be followed. It's
Dude, especially now with AI where you could fucking
imagine a machine gets to determine that shit.
and right now they're making big mistakes, dude. I don't know if you saw on Instagram or yeah, right, more so on recently on Instagram. If you post something and that you edit it, it'll say made with generated with AI. Like it'll say it on the caption. And I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't generated with an eye. Like, because I see some artists already, like they do their artwork in, digital platforms like Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, whatever. They post that image, and for AI, they can't tell the fucking difference. Like if it's a mock-up of a shirt or like a billboard or whatever, it kind of looks like AI made it, but it's computer generated.
Yeah.
So right now they're confusing it with like, oh, this is computer generated, but it's kind of AI-ish. I don't know AI. So now Instagram will say made with AI, and you're just like, whoa. I mean, yes, it is
Dang, I didn't even
computerly
know about
digitized.
that.
Like if you're drawing on Illustrator and then posted, yeah, it'll say that. But I'm like, fuck, dude, it's kind of AI's not been like it's been getting good in some
Yeah,
areas,
we're
but it's
getting to
kind
the point
of
where it's like, damn, I don't even want to use technology anymore. All they do is fucking gather all your fucking data. And I'm sure in the
yeah.
future it's going to be used against you.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. That those are just kind of initial reactions of because that news came out today. Um. So these
Sad
are just our
topic,
initial
but hey,
reactions.
we're covering the deepest, darkest stories, man.
Yeah. I mean, people are gonna have opinions with this, so you know.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. Actually, let us know, dude. Actually, don't let us know
Only if
because
you
I don't want.
agree.
I don't want
Yeah,
to receive.
honestly,
I don't
yeah.
want to receive. I don't want to
Motherfuckers gonna be
receive
like,
it
these
though.
two weirdos that talk about tortas are giving advice on
You know
fucking
what? You're entitled to your
castration.
opinion.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah,
entitled to their opinion. Actually, let's just cut this whole shit out. Let's restart the podcast.
yeah. Fuck no.
It's it it's crazy though. It's crazy. Like
We're just two
seeing that. Like,
regular guys. We're not professionals. We're not experts. Don't be like,
yeah,
oh well, they said it.
dude. It's like that TikTok I sent you where you're giving advice to someone or you're just saying, but I don't know. That's
Hey,
just me.
hey. At the end of the day, it's their decision.
uh, there it is. There it is. Let's get into the topic and change the mood.
Yeah, change the topic to something a little bit more happy, man.
I think nah, no, I don't have
Oh,
anything. I
you
think
also didn't say
shout out to who?
shout out to the gay people.
Oh
Happy
yes,
Pride
Happy
Month.
Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. Um, yeah, I hope companies and brands get better at celebrating Pride Month. Cities,
Yeah, I hope
um,
that they like the gay community stops getting exploited to
did you
like.
see this one? This one like really. baffled me because it was get, I don't know where it was at. It might have been fake, but I saw a picture or tweet that said the Pride Parade was being blocked by a pro-Palestine
Oh,
protest,
pro-Palestine, dude. I
and then you're
saw
just like,
that.
whoa,
Yeah, what side am I on?
what
Wait a second.
exactly? Like, oof,
No, dude, I saw
uh
this one thing where it was like memes where it's like companies that advertise in the U.S. and like are oh pride, be yourself, this that, and then they're advertising in the Middle East and they don't fucking mention that shit at all.
at
And
all,
I feel like if you want to advertise somewhere, you have to advertise that shit everywhere. Be yourself
everywhere, yeah,
everywhere. Yeah,
yeah.
don't just fucking nitpick and choose that shit. That's what I meant by exploit. I'm like, dude, I feel like companies try to exploit that shit so much, and like they
Hmm.
don't really even give a fuck. They just want to, be like the company that attracts the most customers and shit like that. But at the end of the day, they just care about money. It's so sad, but
It
I
is, it
support. I
is.
support. Oh, yo,
Yeah,
yeah.
happy Pride Month. Um, in June too. I wonder how that was decided.
Yeah.
Like, what month do y'all
Y'all
want to
should have
do
got
it?
like a September.
Yeah, I feel like
No,
June
that's
is like
Hispanic
too hot.
heritage.
No, like it's too.
Then we'd be conflicted. What about November? I feel like that's kind of
I
rough.
It's just it can be
Right?
too hot depending on when you live. Like in Texas. Oof, that's
What's
a.
April? Is April a month for anything?
I mean, that would rile up some feathers because April's like Easter,
Yeah. I
so
mean,
maybe
isn't there
not
anything
April.
religious this month?
um,
What about
Happy
March?
Father's Day. Was it because of
Father's
Father's
Day,
Day? All
dang.
right, Daddy.
Happy
I don't know.
Daddy's Day.
We'll follow up on that. But all right, let's dig into our topic. But before we dig into our topic, a few actually we'll do the housekeeping at the end. Today we're going to discuss
Moving
moving out.
out of your apartment, out of your house.
Mm-hmm.
You ever move out of your job, aka have to get your shit out? That
Oh,
one's
that's
tough. Yeah, that's
very
also moving out.
pre-pandemic. Very
Hey man, I've had to
pre-pandemic.
do it. I've had to do it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but dude, isn't work moving out the fucking worst thing in the world, bro? Like,
It
I'm
could be
about to have to do
fun.
it. How?
Get
Honestly,
rid.
it's pretty fun, dude. Like, my favorite thing is finding shit that you haven't touched in like, because I've been here
Yeah.
a little, almost 3 years, and I started moving shit around like 2 months ago, and I'm like, what
Uh
the
huh.
fuck? I haven't seen this since like, because I started pulling out all the masks from the pandemic and shit like that, condoms
Yeah.
that I never used in
Wait,
the
were you live?
pandemic.
That's your apartment from the pandemic?
It was a like peak pandemic, bro. We got here in 2021. Well, I wouldn't say peak, but you know what I'm saying? It was really close to the peak.
Yeah.
Um, by that time, I feel like no one gave a fuck in Texas, at least.
Nah.
Um,
It was done.
yeah, that shit
It
was
was
done in
done.
July of
Yeah,
2020.
done. Get
Yeah,
back out. No mask. Fuck it.
yeah, dude. But dude, I love moving out and having to like organize your shit and having that hope. Oh, this new apartment that I'm gonna be in, I'm gonna fucking be clean. I'm gonna have
Mm-hmm.
everything organized. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
switching shit up. So there's like a little hope, dog. But that little hope, bro, fucking just starts dwindling down when you see how much shit you have. It's like, fuck. No wonder I'm so fucking disorganized. And yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of
I
like the
think.
boat I've fucking been on recently.
I think so. There's different layers to this, right? And I think the specifically for moving in general, you can't just pack up and go without a plan. Like you need to know the plan. So in most cases, apartment hunting can be a pain.
Oh, it's a bitch, especially.
Apartment hunting sucks.
Can I say something really quick?
Yeah, of course.
Everyone's
It's your
moved out of
podcast.
Austin, dude. So, oh my god, it's so much easier than the last fucking 3 years, dude. It was so hard when I first moved here in 2020, but everyone's getting the fuck out because of the tech bubble bursted, and we were able to snag a fucking house that gave us a month's worth of rent for free to move in, and it's $100 cheaper than here, and it's bigger, and it's
That's the way
closer to
to do it.
downtown.
That's the way to do it. I
Yeah,
think
no, I'm so happy.
looking for good deals is always fun. Using tools, you got to use your tools, man. You got to use apartments.com, Zillow, whatever local tool that they use in
Instagram,
your
dude.
area.
Instagram, you hit up one of those retailers or
Dude, they're
realtors.
good. Yeah,
They're
they're good.
good, bro, because they have their own tools to be able to use at your disposal.
And they're free.
And between you and me, you ain't gotta pay them because they're like we're
Yeah,
commission
they're
based, so we
free.
get paid at the end. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I'll hit up like 3 at once.
Dude, one of them's
Yeah.
gonna give me a good
Oh,
rate.
and they're like, just to be clear, I want to make sure that I'm the only one you're working with because we're commission based. This at this at. I'm like, yeah, honey, you're the only one I'm working with.
I wonder. I wonder how many. I wonder how many people like don't ever like they just do the initial conversations. They probably set them up with apartments, but they never like hear back from. Like, I wonder how many people ghost them.
Oh, I was one of them.
I would
But to
fucking
be fair,
hate
that
it.
that the last one I worked with last year when we were trying to move out, that lady was ass, bro. She did not know what the fuck she was doing. She was hot, but she didn't know what the fuck she was doing. And
Dude,
I'm not the
apartment
kind
here.
of guy to fall for like a hot saleswoman or anything like that. When it comes to money, I'm like, fuck that. I put all
Yeah,
the looks aside. I really just started thinking about me, and she was not helping me out. So we just, on top of us not giving our 60-day notice, we just decided to
yeah,
stay here.
dude. When I first moved, so I moved out at 18, joined the
Yeah.
Marines. Uh, joined the Marines, and then I lived in the barracks. Then I got my first apartment when I went to Texas State. I think my
By
first apartment
yourself?
was no, I had a roommate. Roommates.
Hmm.
My first apartment, I believe, was 550, and that was expensive.
Damn, bro, to
And
pay
that was
that price
expensive.
now.
That was in 2014, and I think the average like people what people were paying back then at Texas State was like 450 a room. 450 to 550.
Really?
That was the average. That was the average in
2014?
2014.
Okay, I got there in 2017, so it was a little higher.
And then the next year, I saw people paying upwards of like 550 to 650. And then by the time I
Whoa.
left, it got to like 650 to 850. That's what
Dude,
people
people
were
were
paying.
paying 850, $900 in college. I was like, how the fuck do y'all do that, dog? I'm
Insane.
struggling to make
Insane.
700 or 600, dude.
Insane. My first apartment in Austin in 2018, 2018, I was paying 350, but that was one of the rooms. And before it was like 657, 650, 750 around there a room. It's been getting so high, and like thinking how much I paid back then, I'm like, God, man, fuck it, I'm gonna move to San Marcos. But nah, it's kind of expensive in San Marcos too.
Yeah, it's
Um,
it's it's caught up. It's inflation's hit everything, bro. There's nowhere that hasn't been
yeah.
affected.
So when you're apartment hunting, and the reason I brought up the budgets is because I think that's like the main. That's where you start.
Yay.
Budgets. Find what's in your
Budgets is
budget.
worst.
Stay within your budget. Know
Ooh,
how much
nothing
you.
worse than seeing something that's like $150 more. It's like, oh, bro, if we get that, we'll have a
Ooh,
hot tub and there's a sauna in here. Dude, did you even fucking look at the
amenities.
girls in there? Ugh, the fucking amenities, dog.
That's how they get you.
They really do.
That's how they get you. But some amenities are cool. I try the bet. Like if I have amenities in my place, I'm gonna fucking use them because you're paying for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't fucking. I'm not a gym rat, but I'll go in there and just walk on the treadmill. Bitch, I'm gonna get my fucking
Start eating and watching a show on the treadmill and shit.
dude.
Bring a
My old
full
place had a
like
rooftop.
KFC bucket meal into the fucking shit, just walking, eating.
My old place had a rooftop, and that shit was sick,
Dude, that
dude.
was
You
probably
went, you
one of the
went.
cooler apartments. Yeah. I missed that
Yeah,
place.
that place was sick. Um, so budget, location, because it's all about location. We've
Location,
mentioned that
bro.
before.
Yeah, man. Like, dude, people are always like, dude, why don't you live in
You're
fucking Round Rock or Georgetown? It's like $900 per rent. I'm like, yeah, but then you have to live 30, 40 minutes away from everything. It's not worth it.
your place. Ooh, never mind. I don't know.
I
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything, but it
I don't
sounds
think
like
it's
it's gonna.
ideal.
It sounds like it's
Oh,
gonna
the
become
new
the
place or
Rouse.
oh, dude,
it's.
yeah, it's about the yeah.
Oh,
Everyone's
come
already
on.
talking. Everyone's already like, dude, you're so close to fucking East. We could pregame there. And I'm like, damn, that means I'm
You
gonna
got to
have to
set
clean
some
up
limits.
every yeah.
You got to set some boundaries. Because I like one of my apartments was close to the action, and dude, bros showing up drunk.
Trefus?
Oh, the house too. Like the house was pretty
Oh,
in
dude, yeah.
college, but that's
You would
college.
fucking get
So
on to everyone. Hey!
That's
Like,
college.
dude, this guy blows. I hate that toe slips. Then you moved away, and then the fucking Rouse turned into the fucking pig pan dog, and it was dirty, but we had the best times there, dude.
Yeah,
I
no,
felt bad for
that's
Alex. I felt bad for Ivan,
no.
Juan, Matt, all those
So
motherfuckers the other day.
you're treading in those waters, man, because you live so close to the bar. So you just gotta make sure you set some boundaries.
Is
Um,
that not the best place to be though? Like, fuck
mm,
amenities. Just put me close to a bar, dude. I'm not an alcoholic though.
no, it sounds like you're an alcoholic.
Probably.
See, my reason to live close to the action is not for the bars. My reason is to live
For the
close to
ambiance.
coffee shops, restaurants, walkable cities to walk my dog. Um, so those are things that I look for when I'm moving. I'm looking
Yeah.
for what's nearby. What could I walk to? Is there a grocery store that I can walk to and not fucking have to drive? Is there a coffee shop that I see myself going every other morning to sit, drink, socialize? Is there a place? Is there a park? Because believe it or not,
Dude,
I
yeah.
do run every now and then. Uh, I just kind of stop right now because I'm against the. That's another fucking. Let me write that one down. That's another thing. Fucking running clubs. Yeah, way. Yeah, yeah. Me tienen harto, güey. Yeah,
Save it.
yeah, way.
Save it. Save it. Save it.
I had enough with these running
Save it.
clubs.
Save it.
Yeah,
Save it.
se la mamaron, se pasaron de verga. Yeah, all right.
Save it.
But yeah, I like to have a park where I could walk. I just like to walk. And it all happened when I went to Europe. No, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It all
Is that
happened
not
actually.
true though? Do you not
It is
go
true.
to Europe and just get
It is
jealous?
true.
It's like, dude, there's so much shit to do, and you can just
When you're
walk and
walking.
hang out and sit in a
Yep.
park.
It seriously though, for me, it happened when I went to Texas State because I lived close to campus. I lived close to the square, little HEB, Joe's right across the street, a couple of Joe's. I would go weeks without driving my truck. And it was just the best feeling, dude. Like not have to worry about traffic, not have to worry about pumping gas. It was awesome. And then you saw it in Europe, like, oh shit, a mega city could live like this. I thought it was just a small town
Yeah,
thing. And then you go to
dude.
Mexico, and I'm like, dude, you guys, my parents grew up in a situation like this. And I
Yeah.
understood why my
It's like,
grandma
oh, I met your
likes,
mom at the square where everyone else hangs out at. It's like, oh, what? I can meet my future
yeah,
wife.
yeah, and I understood why my grandparents liked Mexico more than the States because in Mexico they don't have to depend on somebody to drive them. They could walk to the street, down the street to get groceries, their vegetation, whatever. Um, and it's awesome. And doing that here, fuck with you need a car just to go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Anyways, but if you're like Jose, you want the bars, Diane.
I do like the bars. I do like the bars.
Um,
How, dude? So moving on your ship does require manpower and everything. Who do you ask, and how do you go about asking them to move?
don't ask anyone anymore. Once you hit,
Ugh.
I would say once you hit 28, you don't ask no one. How old are you? How old are you?
Hey! You finish your point. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna finish my point.
Bro, don't abuse your friends. Do not abuse your friends. If you're going to tell them, if you do want to ask for help, nothing wrong with asking help. I don't think it should take more than an hour. If it goes more
Yeah,
than an hour,
yeah,
ya te
yeah.
pasaste de verga. 1 hour. So when I moved to Austin, I had help, and only because they offered. They weren't.
Yeah.
If they didn't offer me, I wasn't going to tell them. But all I needed was to move stuff out of my apartment into my little container because it was going to be shipped to LA, and it literally took 20 minutes, 15 minutes,
That's
and
not
it was
bad.
just one flight of stairs. Yahweh, nothing too crazy. I've hired movers. Movers is the best. It might be a little pricey. You
How
can
much
get
was
probably.
your mover?
It just depends how much shit you have. So the guy, I paid this guy like $250 to move everything from my apartment, and I boxed everything. I did all the boxing because I don't like people fucking with my shit. So I
Yeah.
did all the boxing and prepped everything for him. All he did was like come, load up the truck, drop it off. Yeah. And I was like, That's it. I didn't have to ask for
Did
no
you
help.
help or did you just stand
I
by
help.
by?
I offered him help because that's I'm a blue collar guy. I like to get down. You know.
You're the most white collar guy I know, dog.
There is something weird when you actually hire a mover and you're like, well, fuck, I don't want to just stand here
Yeah,
with my
dude.
hand in
Yeah,
my
I'm
fuck
just
it.
like thinking. I'm like, do I go wait in the restroom and sit down and just like get on my phone or what?
I remember I hired a cleaner to like clean the apartment. I didn't know what to do, bro. Like I was like, I don't want to sit here. So like I just like went upstairs and like was on my laptop when I came back and it was done.
That's not
Um,
bad, bro. That's actually pretty
Task
clutch.
TaskRabbit is a great tool. TaskRabbit is a great tool because you could hire them by the hour. Um, just maximize their usage. So like I like to pack everything, and so when they come, they just literally just get it and leave. Get it and leave. I don't like people
Yeah,
touching my
that's what
shit.
I'm gonna fucking have to
So that's
do.
what if I were you, that's what I would do. And then I am used to moving. I've had
You have bounced around a fuck ton, dude.
I've been lucky to call different places my home, and I've gotten used to it. I'm like fast with it. I know. I don't know. It's like I know how to fit things here and here, and I like playing
Yeah.
Tetris. So for me, I've gotten used to it. It was partially because of the Marines. When I was in the Marine Corps, like we bounced like from place to place to place, and so I've kind of gotten used to that, bouncing place to place to place. Um, but yeah, moving can suck if you don't strategize. You have to strategize. You have to break it into phases. I know people. They ask me like, dude, how the fuck did you move all the way to LA? Like,
Yeah, I always
from
wondered that. I was like,
fucking
dude,
Austin
that
to
sounds like
LA.
such a fucking hassle, dude. It's crazy.
And the way I tell everybody is, how are you going to eat an elephant? Someone told me that,
You
and
know
I'm like,
what's
I can't
funny?
stop saying it.
I knew you were gonna bring up that fucking dumbass reference, dog.
Somebody told me that one time, and I'm like, oh
How
shit.
do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
One piece by piece, papa. Primero la patita, then the other
But if you
leg.
think about it, bro, once you get
Did I tell you that?
that's several thousand pounds of meat. You're gonna take several days to eat that. By the
So
time you eat, get done with one leg, the whole fucking elephant's gonna go bad. That shit doesn't make sense. Personally.
relax, relax. So when did I tell you that? I feel like
Oh,
it's
you're not
been.
the one that told me that, but I'm sure I've heard you say it,
I think
and
I said
it
it.
pertained to this situation. I was like, please don't say that shit. That's why I was going, and then you literally beat me to it. I was about to say, don't say that dumbass fucking reference, dog.
It is the truth. And so really, really what that means is don't try to eat the elephant all in one bite.
Don't eat the
Let's
elephant's ass, bro.
let's break it down by piece. Let's break it down by phases. And so I think no matter where you move, whether it's across the street or across the town or across the state or even across the country or even across the globe, whatever the case may be, I think the way you do it is you split it up in phases. And phase one is always going to be finding your next destination, your next move. Where are we moving from? Where's A and where's B? Then you focus on how am I going to get stuff from A to B? How are we going to pack it? What's going to go? What's going to stay? What's going to go in the trash? What am I going to get rid of? How we're going to do it. Then phase three is I've got to B. Now what do I do? Because that, I think, out of everything, finding a place, yes, it's painful, but it's fun. You're seeing places, está con madres. Moving, fun. You're in a new place, new environment, está con madres. Third is the one that I hate, is unboxing, setting up a new place, setting up.
Oh, dude, that
It
shit
gets
takes for fucking ever,
takes
dog.
forever, and it's draining. It's draining, dude. When I was 18 or when I was like 21, 22, going from a different apartment complex when I was still in college, nope, no pedo. It's just one room you have to worry about.
Yeah.
But when you're older and you have your kitchenware, your living room, and all this, and you're just like, Jesus, dude. And then you find pieces that you like that you're like, fuck, I don't want to throw this away, but it doesn't match with the aesthetic.
The aesthetic, bro. You gotta get the aesthetic down.
I'm not at a point where I can hire. I mean, I've heard that you could find like fairly affordable interior designers that will give you like a quick. Here's what you should do. I'm not there yet. Maybe I am, or I just haven't ventured out. But why not? Like if you have the money, help have someone help you furnish your place.
Yeah, your fucking frames in the back are all a little crooked, to be honest.
That's the vibe I'm going for.
You come
There's an artist that I
mission
like.
accomplished.
There's an artist that I like, and well, it's talking about like naming your kid after someone, and then they do crazy shit. There's an artist that I like, but he's gotten a lot of shit recently, so I won't say his
Aziz
name.
Ansari.
No, he's doing good. He's touring.
Wait, so then who's the artist?
Like
Banksy.
like an artist. His name's Tom Sachs. Tom Sachs, great artist. And I was watching one of his videos. He's building a sculpture, and in his sculpture, this dude has the whole talent to make something look beautiful, perfect. But he messes up on some of his sculptures, and he doesn't go back and fix it because he wants to show those imperfections because that's how humans are. We're imperfect. And I was like, damn, that's a
Some of us.
badass. I was like, that's a badass excuse to half-ass shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
I'm human.
it's a human experience, bro. I do love so when you're feeling like shit and don't want to do it. It's like I could take a day off.
So, like, yeah, these are a little crooked. Actually, I will say too, there was an earthquake today here in LA.
Oh, that's one. Yeah.
I think that's what moved them. Yeah.
Last week they were crooked as hell too.
I don't know.
Earthquakes going on.
Well, then I don't know. I don't know, Jose.
I'm just messing with. They're not that crooked, but they are.
I don't know. Sure. But yeah, wait. So you're a grown adult, dude. Don't be having unfurnished shit, dude. I know time takes. Of course, do it by piece by piece.
How do you?
But from my experience, like if you don't do it within like the first 6 months, that shit is not gonna happen. Because my old apartment, there was like 2 boxes that I never fucking opened, and I shoved them. I shoved them in the closet. Nunca las abrí, güey, until I got here. All right, whatever.
I actually do have 2 boxes like that as well.
Humans are imperfect.
It's crazy, dude. One thing I want to get to is the cleaning fee. Is cleaning after you leave even worth it, bro? I feel like I get hit with the cleaning fee every fucking time, and I deep clean. Yes.
Do you?
I don't leave it dirty. It's not clean, but
one time
the way I get apartments is not like, damn, it's spotless in here. This, that. They give it to me like as if someone else cleaned it and then left. But then whenever I, it's my turn to fucking move in. Who is calling us? Oh, my friend Rachel. I get a fucking mid-ass apartment and shit like that. But then, shout out Rachel. And yeah, bro, I feel like I always get hit with the cleaning fee, even though I leave it as I got it. It's not cleaner than I got it.
I don't get hit with it.
No.
I did get hit with it once, and I remember I deep cleaned the fuck out of this place.
Isn't when you use that fucking maid service too?
I didn't use the oven, and they got me for the fucking oven, dude.
How much?
And I couldn't argue with it because I knew it was like $75 or something.
To clean a fucking oven?
Hey, when I hired a person to clean it, and then I saw what she did to the oven, I'm like, oh yeah, that was worth it. But
how much did you charge her?
So the other. So you mentioned that I hired a clean lady one time. I did, bro. She did a great job, dude. I paid her like $2. So I got like $500 back. No, how much did I get back? It was a steep deposit. I think it was like 600, 500, 600. With like the mover and her, I spent like 400, so I got like 200 back, which not bad. But deep cleaning that shit, she did a great job, dude. Fantastic job. That I didn't get hit with a cleaning fee. I was like, yes, damn, worth it. So I if I were you, I'd get you and Ruben pitching for a clean lady. It'd probably take like 2 hours to clean up. Well, yeah, just do it, dude. Here's the thing, dude. Like some of us that grow up, like this, not having this opportunity when we're growing up, our family's like, no, why are we gonna pay? Like, let us do it. And like, we don't have that kind of money. Let's just do it. But if you have it, fuck it, dude. Like, you save so much time that you could be doing other shit. You know what I mean? When you're moving, dude. I mean, yeah, you could take a day or 2 off. But if I could pay someone and work, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that,
yeah, I
dude.
want to. Yeah, and also whenever you take days off, you want to enjoy it and not fucking be suffering the entire fucking time.
Yeah, you want to use PTO to relax, to you know go to fucking Costa Rica or Italy or
Or
whatever,
the bars.
or the bars is down on the east that are like a block from you. Oh, he's
Yeah, like
tired. He's
hey,
sleepy.
we could do pre games at my place. I'm excited to move over there and be like, why don't we just come back to my place? Because it was
So, can I be honest? Can I share some
Would you have
concerns?
came
I
back with
shared
me?
one. I
Oh.
shared one concern that you live too close to the bars. That it's going to be the pregame place, and you're not going to be happy with that.
Okay.
Maybe
What's
the first 2-3 months.
Okay. Well, we already signed the contract, so
Yeah, you already said it. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Don't make me feel too fucking bad.
No, I won't. It's kind of like you got a roommate, Ruben. You've been living with him for a while. That's cool. But now you're getting another one. Ooh, dude. When you go from no roommates to roommates, no bueno, dude. No bueno. Because you're used to having your privacy. So another guy, we'll see how that works. The people are going to be listening.
It's a cool cat. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
That's what they all say now.
Dude, honestly. Have you lived with that guy? With the cat? The cool cat?
No. I mean, currently, yeah. It's chill.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing
Excellent.
crazy.
Don't worry.
Excelente.
I was just those are my two concerns. I'm like, fuck,
Hey, man.
I'm gonna become an alcoholic. Fuck, yeah, valió verga. No, I am truly excited though for you guys because you guys are still right in the Austin high, even though everyone's moving out. You guys are still.
Bro, why are you moving to Dallas? Couldn't make it in LA?
Dude, I haven't even talked about it.
Oh shit, my fault.
I'm bleeping that.
Bitch. You shoot shots at me. I'm about to shoot right back, bitch.
We're not talking about that.
All right, bleep it out. I didn't know that was an off topic.
Fire me with something else. I don't know.
Okay, I'll get you later. You still not off the hook, bitch.
What? It's a valid concern.
I heard y'all did it.
A roommate. A roommate and living close to the bars. That's it. Like there's nothing bad if you're used to living with people. You're good. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just trying to keep the conversation going. I'm not trying to make you feel bad.
We're doing.
Oh no. That's not what did it. No. You said I know what triggered you. Right in the Austin high, even though everyone's leaving.
That's exactly. Okay, and you knew that was gonna. And it's not that it triggered me. It's I knew you were it was trying to trigger me, so I shot back. But you can't handle the shots back.
Okay, hold on. Right in the Austin high. To you, it's still Austin. To you, Austin's still Austin.
I love Austin.
That's great, dude. You still.
Some people leave because they couldn't make it.
I'm actually happy.
Some people leave because they couldn't make it and didn't make it somewhere else, and then.
I'm actually happy that
y'all are happy. It's like the rich girls that you're happy with so little.
Dude, not at all. No, dude. Honestly, like. See, anything that I say,
it's obviously not for everyone.
It's anything I say that I even truly mean, and like, in a anything I say is gonna piss you off.
How? No,
anything I say, I truly am happy for you guys to keep enjoying it.
But no. Like, see, everything after you say some shit, and now you're trying to come clean. It doesn't sound genuine, dog.
Oh, see, I can't.
I'm truly happy with how little you're fucking happy with. That's how it sounds, dog. It sounds like a rich person trying to be fucking empathetic to a poor person.
Time out. Have I in the past given you shit for still living in Austin? Yes, I have. And I do it just to tease you, to mess with you. I love Austin. I love Austin just as much as the other person. Has it changed throughout the years? Yes, it has changed. Were there reasons for me to get out of Austin where I wanted to stay? Yes, of course. Maybe it could be a little bit of jealousy. Maybe. But I don't see myself flourishing the way I am if I hadn't left Austin. That was it.
Okay, okay.
That was it.
Hey,
That's just my experience. That's just my experience.
I respect your experience.
And I just want you to have that opportunity. And I don't want you limiting yourself to just that. That's it.
No,
That's
I
it.
appreciate it.
I want Jose to.
Thank you.
I was trying to get you to LA to get your acting career started, which many say it already took a hit. And I'm just kidding.
Heard you to make it in comedy. Who said I was trying to make it in comedy?
Dude, I promise you. I didn't make that up. But it's funny. Is Austin's now the comedy town, so who knows?
I might make it.
You might make it. But honestly, in all truth, I'm just fucking around. Like, I'm just clowning around. Like, it's a joke that I know can piss you off, and so I clown around just like you clown on me on some other things.
Hey, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Give you that.
Yeah. All right. Should we close it?
Yeah, I think yeah. Let's go on. Let's go on to the rants.
I'm also moving soon.
To where?
Well, to Dallas.
I hope it's only going to be
Dallas, Texas.
5 people that get to the end of this podcast, and I'm pretty sure they mostly all know.
Everyone's already know. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, why the fuck did you make it a big deal?
Okay.
I'm cutting that out.
All right. Yeah. I'm not cutting it out.
The rabbits out of the hat.
Cats
out of there. Cats out of the hat.
Boxes out of the whatever. Monkeys out of the.
You've unboxed.
All right, whatever. Yeah, everyone knows. Yeah. But yeah, friends, family, everyone close to me already knew. I just hadn't announced it. Maybe we have 1 or 2 obscure listeners that we don't know about, and they're like, "Oh shit! I thought Toast hated Dallas." What?
Would be like
What's gonna happen in the show?
Yeah.
Good question. Well, let's move on. So housekeeping rules. So this is we'll discuss housekeeping. So housekeeping announcement. Yes, I am moving to Dallas. What does that mean for the show?
Why
the
did
show
you just
will
announce it twice.
the show will continue on how it's operating. We did have a chance to bring it together in the studio in Dallas, but Jose is still not done with that chapter in Austin.
He's still in Neverland. He's still in Neverland.
He's still flourishing in Austin, so whatever.
Okay.
No, yeah. Truth, yeah. Number 2, next week is our last episode. Next week, Jose and I I'm going to be moving and working on my transition from California back to Texas, which I'm excited. I don't know what that was.
It's going to be fun. Fuck. Are you going to get the same shit that you got whenever you moved to LA?
Dude, that's a good question. Right now, I'm on operation, get everything out of the apartment.
Stage 1, according to your
stage 1
stages.
Dude, no, yeah, you're right. And part of stage 1 is selling furniture. I sold a lot. Like if I don't know if you noticed, but like usually I'm more angled that way.
Yeah, I was noticing. I was like, I don't know if you framed it on purpose, but this looks like a great setup.
Yeah, it actually worked out.
You have the hook on. That's a great fucking setup. I was actually like thinking of how my new apartment's gonna come about.
Yeah, no, I got rid of my desk. I got rid of my bookshelves. I got rid of a lot of stuff. So right now my apartment is like half empty, but we're trying to get everything out. We're trying to get everything moving. And so I think this was just a great place to kind of just for us to go on hiatus for a few weeks.
Yeah, we're both moving.
We're both moving. It's gonna be cool summer, hopefully. Jose's gonna go to Mexico, do some research on more Hispanic names.
Comedy, yeah, dude. Imagine I come back with a wife. I feel like it'd be so funny if I actually found a girl in the same like town that my parents met in. I mean, they're from that town.
Yeah,
but it's like, damn,
that'd be great,
right?
And then they say
I might find a boy. Oh. I feel like that's worse. than what I just said.
Ooh, the best way.
I wouldn't be surprised if I was like, "Damn, she's hot," and then people are like, "That's our cousin." I'm like, "It's happened before."
Oh.
Really?
So then next episode, last one for the summer, and then we'll come back in the fall. We don't know what the episode in the fall is going to be, but we're excited. We're going to take
We
some
might
time
switch
to.
the format.
We might switch the format. We might do some more in person. Maybe I don't know, Jose. I don't know. It's
Maybe,
going to be
but
hard to get him out of Austin now that he's going to live two blocks away
maybe.
from
We
from
still
East.
we should still we should do the first episode for the next season at
Mm-hmm.
the river because it's gonna
I
be
want
like
to. I'm going to do some
we have to do
investigating.
one before before it starts getting cold.
Yeah, I know. I owe people too. Like we talked about the boat, but we'll see if we still do that. If we do, we'll
Baby
let
D,
the
crunch the numbers. Get back to us, Doug. We really got to
yeah
see how
crunch
much
the
in the budget.
numbers. Just make sure you stay updated with our Instagram page because even though we're going to be on hiatus, we're still going to be putting out content. Next episode is about summer, so I'm excited. I know we kind of touched some summer topics like school ending and the pool, but we'll bring in some other stuff because I think there's some other stuff to talk about overall summer. But that is the housekeeping for right now.
Woo!
All right, so we're both kind of in the mood now to vent, to argue. I kind of started off a little early. I won't talk about the running club. I'll do that later, or maybe another episode.
I feel like you go on about that shit for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate people trying to better themselves and be healthy.
That's not what. All right, whatever. I give Philippe a lot of shit too because he's in a running club, and so I'm always like, oh, wonder if Philippe is with his running club right now.
Running clubs are cool until they become your personality.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, I remember what I was going to talk about. So I'm scrolling on TikTok, and I see a lot of majority of the people that I see are like barbers, nail techs, eyelashes, stuff like that. Things that
car wash detailers,
car wash detailers, people that have to do with like some type of service, and I started getting annoyed. Yes, people might say, Toast, you are a well-known hater. We know that you hate on a lot of shit.
No.
Which is true. Whatever. I'm a hater. But what is wrong with calling your people customers? Like, why can't you? What's wrong with the word customers? Why do they all have to be clients? That is when did we as a society were like, oh, not a customer, he's a client. I mean, I get that you're providing a service. Yeah. I get that, but what? Like, why? There's nothing wrong with saying customers. Like, your business is still going to be your business. No one's going to see you less.
Coming in. I got a client coming in. I feel like it's one of those things. Like whenever you make a resume, you like fluff words up to make it seem like you're doing something cooler than you actually are. Like,
I just don't get it.
Let's take NADC for instance. Some people would say people over there flip burgers. Other people say they're working with Wagyu beef all day.
I just don't get it, dude. Like, it's okay to say customers. That's my whole thing. Like, it's okay to have someone like say, "Oh, I got customers." Like, there's nothing wrong with like, right? Like, they're like so.
I see where you're coming from.
Is it because they're trying to justify their high prices? Because a lot of the motherfuckers charging a lot.
Customers used to pay under 30 and below, but clients
they're like 45 and above,
45, 50.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with calling your people, your supporters, customers. By definition, the client is a person, so that's fair. But it's either a person or an organization using the services of a lawyer or other professional person or company. Okay, customer. It's either a person or organization that buys goods or services from a store or a business. A lot of you barbers, It's mostly barbers that annoy me too.
Yeah.
Body
I,
barbers, those are customers, bro. I get that you're trying to justify your high, paying your high charges, 250 for a haircut, 100, whatever. But they're your customers, dog. Like, I think if you're gonna call someone a client, you have to sign an agreement, right? Yeah, there has to be a
yeah, you have to
contract.
be under contract.
What it, what
Yeah.
is what is it? MSA? Is that what it is? MSA? What's an
It's
MSA?
called
A master
Namaste.
a master service agreement, which is like a whole legal contract that defines the terms and the conditions of the business relationship between two parties. I think if you have to sign an MSA, Diane, call him a client. But if there's no MSA, Diane, like no one's gonna see you less, bro.
No one's gonna
You could call
fucking yeah.
you could call them customers way. Like you're good. Like no one's gonna see you. No one's not gonna credit you that you're not a barber. Like you're still cool. You can still charge whatever you want. That's just my whole thing. There it is. Yeah, I'm grumpy today.
Yeah. I feel like someone specifically pissed you off. I wonder who it
You,
is.
you
I do. I say clients as
for
well.
what?
Whenever I do photography, I call them
Oh,
clients. And as
I did
a
not pick. I didn't even.
entrepreneur,
I did not even think of
as
that.
a entrepreneur, I don't. I just you're just not in our world. Like, no. I feel
Do
like
you?
saying
I never
client
heard
makes
you.
it more personable.
I've heard you say
I don't
shoots. I
even say
never.
client to be honest. I just say I'm doing a photo shoot.
Yeah, yeah. I never I heard you like say the word
Yeah,
client. I always heard, oh, I got a gig or I got a
yeah, I got a
shoot.
photo shoot. Yeah, I just call them people. And if
Yeah,
anything, I don't. I feel like customer seems transactional, and like I build a relationship with these people, so
yeah.
I feel like I
Is there an
could call them
MSA?
client. Yeah. No.
No MSA.
I don't even have
So
an
no, they're
LLC. I
customers.
don't have a fucking FEIN, brother. This is all under the table. Once I get caught, Uncle Sam is gonna make me pay. Um.
I just it's like if you call them customers, like I'm not gonna see you less of a photographer. I still gonna think you're great.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
see where
know.
you're coming from. As
Is it a
someone who
valid? Is it a
doesn't,
valid hate
as
though? Is
someone who
it?
doesn't appreciate people on their, on the grind, the solo entrepreneur mindset.
It's because I have clients. I actually have.
Oh, only you. And I have a master's degree and live in LA. You're
No,
in
no, 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 no,
Texas.
no, 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 no.
You can't use my verbiage, dude.
I like the way you position me as this person.
Ah,
I
that's
like the way
good.
you
Bitch,
frame
you
and paint
position.
this image of me.
You're the picture of it. Okay, okay.
The listeners are like, yeah, Toast not
Oh
like
my
that. I don't
god,
know what
he
the
went
fuck
to
Jose's talking
UT. Oh my god.
about. Okay, so what is the solution? I
Yeah, what
mean,
is this? How about if we have a rant? Let's have a solution, or at least like
I
offer
at the
something.
end of the day, call whatever you're gonna call them. Call them, not my
But
pal.
how about you call out
I'm
who
gonna
you
still.
fucking hate?
I'm gonna still go on about my business. You're gonna do your business. You're still gonna make probably more money than me. Diane, do whatever you want. I'm just saying it kind of annoys me. Oh, I
Yeah,
got
I
a
kind of
list,
hate
buddy.
that. I heard
I
some
got a
barbers are
list.
making. I hate that some barbers I heard are making like six figures on
Yeah,
some
it's
hater
insane.
shit. I'm like,
Insane.
really?
Insane. Yeah, no, insane.
But I'm like, yeah, good for them. But I'm like, I don't make six figures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they have a talent that I don't have. So,
yeah,
what solution do I have? Yeah, do whatever you call them. But I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, no one is going to see you less of a talented person that you are if you call your people like your daily visitors customers, not clients. It
yeah.
just
No, I agree.
it's just a little like not now if there was some service because I have seen these services where a person will pay for a year and they could come in whenever they want, get a hey whatever, they sign a contract. Okay, maybe then that's a client. Maybe if you do house calls to them, maybe that's a client. But there's
But
nothing.
I work with clients.
There's nothing to be
You
embarrassed
should
about.
never use that fucking
No,
word.
no, not even, not even.
Why
All
the
right, yeah.
fuck are you using these words?
All right, it's your rant. You have
All
to
right,
have
my
one.
rant. I mean, it's not. it's a rant, but it's a rant on people that read, bro. Cause
Uh,
I've gotten more into reading, dude, and
I'm actually surprised too. I'm probably
yeah,
one of your haters too.
I read 11 or so books last year, but I'm gonna double that this year.
Oh, big
Yeah,
shot.
yeah, dude.
Big
I wasn't a
shot.
fucking nerd in like middle school or high school, and I didn't read a lot. And now that I'm trying to get back into it, I'm not reading as fast.
Yeah.
And it takes me a couple weeks to a month to finish a book. It took me like 5 weeks to finish this book, but it's like I only read during the week, and I'm not a bookworm by any means. But whenever I tell like avid book readers, oh, I read this book, they're like, oh shit, I fucking love that book, and I'm like, yeah, I'm almost finished with it. Like, how long have you been reading it? And it's like, like
Tell me
a
about the last
month.
experience. This
Yeah,
happened recent. Tell me.
yeah, this
What
happened
book?
recent. This happened
Tell me.
yesterday.
Tell me.
And I was like, yeah, it's been like a month. They're like, okay, and I could already see they're like, the fucking
Oh,
the
really?
judging's already fucking happening, and they're like, so how much do you have left? And I was like, 20 pages. They're like, you stopped with 20 pages? If I have a book, if I'm within 100 pages of finishing, there's no way I'm putting it down. I'm like, okay, I'm still reading it, bitch.
Where was
Like,
this at?
no, nowhere particular.
Okay. Was it a stranger or someone you know?
Someone I know.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I felt like I was just getting judged, and I was like, what I'm
Here-
saying? Whenever because I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fitness stomp, but when I see someone in the gym that's not used to being in the gym, I'm like, good for them. I hope they
Yeah,
do.
or
If
like
they have any questions,
they're a new
I'm
runner
here
in
to
the
help.
club.
Yeah, new runner in the club. Hey, bro, we all start somewhere.
Maybe
Keep it
take two
going.
miles, do one,
2
jog the
miles,
last one,
yeah.
walk
Jog
in,
the
no
last one.
shame,
Have a
no shame.
snack. Have a snack,
Sound,
maybe.
yeah, sound it out.
Yeah,
Apple.
yeah,
The
yeah, dude. Yeah, I
Two.
will say I don't have the fastest reading comprehension, but I never really had, like, even as a kid. And I feel like these people are like technically mentally fit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I'm the
I
kid
just
showing up out of shape, trying to get my life together, and I feel like judgment getting
yeah
put
that
down.
I do hate that. I mean, there are people that go on vacation and read books, dude. I think that's crazy, but
Yeah. Yeah,
whatever.
dude. If I'm fucking, again, I'm not an
I
alcoholic, but if I'm on vacation, I'm
yeah,
fucking zoning
I'm blacking
out,
out.
dog. I
Uh,
wouldn't say blacking out, but I'm having a good
no, you're
buzz
gonna say
constantly.
blackout. So well, let me ask you this then. One, if I think I already said this, if I'm gonna read a book and it's for leisure, whether it's a novel, whether
Yeah,
it's a fantasy story, whether it's whatever, I'm 100% doing that on an audiobook. 100%. Right? Because it's supposed to be relaxing. For
yeah,
me, it matters to know the content and retain it than just read a page and then forgetting about what the fuck you just read.
yeah.
Because that'll
You're right.
happen. So I started doing audiobooks because I'm engaged with the story. I'm listening. Um, I'm not sounding out the words, but someone's telling me the story and I'm captivated. And for me, I'm able to talk to
You're
people
digesting it.
like, and I've been like talk to people. Like I talk to people where they read the same book and they read it, but I did an audiobook and I'm mentioning a part of the story or whatever, or like something, very small, some minor details. And they're like, oh, I must have missed that. And I'm like, well, guess you're not that bright of
I
a
guess you're not
reader.
of a really good reader, are you,
And,
Dumbo?
fuck them, whatever.
Yeah,
But if you are going to try to, I mean, you just got to know who to talk to with about shit like
yeah.
that too.
Honestly, bro, all these people that are really into reading, I don't like telling them I'm reading books,
Yeah.
because then they're like, "How many books have you read?" And I'm like, in total, like
Yeah.
20, and that
If
is
it's some,
including Cat in the Hat.
yeah, the Grinch, how he stole Christmas.
Yeah, yeah,
If it's something like, I like to do short form content, so I do read a lot of articles. I have to read a lot for work too, and so that's why I don't like reading in my leisure time because I feel like it's work. Because I do have to read a lot of studies, a lot of like shit like that. So I'm like, ugh. I just want to
mm,
relax and enjoy a
yeah.
novel, get lost in the
Also,
literature.
I know a lot more TikToks than you. I guarantee you that. All these jokes, I can tell you how they finish. You know what I'm saying? I am ingesting, information. It's just different information. Mine's a lot funnier, a lot more
I don't know.
tits.
I think just let everyone enjoy. You
What
know,
they enjoy, bro.
yeah. I mean, if you're gonna call them clients or customers, that's stupid. But
Yeah. If they're
just,
gonna
I
go to
mean,
run clubs, let them go to run clubs.
let them gonna run clubs. But it just does grind my gears, dude. Like when someone thinks that they're like, what does it prove that they're smarter? Like
I
you're
guess
reading
so.
more words
It's
than
more of a you're not on my level. Why not are you not on my level? I feel like
yeah.
it's establishing superiority.
I
I
will
don't know.
say one of the reasons why I went back to college, aside from watching Monsters University, um, I wasn't like I would see shit and I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? Like I felt super illiterate, and I'm not ashamed to say this, dude. But one of the things that got my reading levels up, or like got me into the rhythm of reading, was Twitter. But I mean, this is like this is when Twitter came out like in 09, 07, 08, something like that. Then around like 2012, it just when Facebook came out, everybody switched. So when I was on Twitter, I was in Twitter like from 11, 12 until less people were on it. But I feel like as I got to college, like I started hanging out with people that read, and they were on Twitter, and so we would just, more people started using Twitter. I'll go home and like hang out with some of my friends that didn't, get higher education. They're not on Twitter. Like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like they don't like to get their content like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it does take practice. I always tell people too, like I have friends that are like, man, I want to go back to college or I want to do this. I'm like, dude, just start reading little by little, bro. Like don't jump into fucking the
0 to
Odyssey
100. Yeah,
or
yeah,
yeah. Don't jump into a Greek literature, the Odyssey or fucking Charles Dickens or something like that. If you
yeah.
get bored easily, start little by like reading shit that you like. Reading, I love like Twitter, like it's so fucking funny. But start with that, then move to longer formats, maybe um fucking Reddit articles, and then move to
Reddit,
the
dude, I love Reddit articles. There's so much to learn.
yeah, and then move to the harder articles like the New York Times. I don't care what anyone says, dude. Sometimes New York Times is a little fucking tough to read, but there's like a little graph there where it says like which article, like what level they're at. New York Times is pretty high. The what is it? The New Yorker, um, Washington Post is a little lower. There's like a graph, you can Google it, and then just start reading like stuff like that. But I wouldn't be ashamed of it, dude. I mean,
Oh,
but
I wasn't ashamed of it. I
no,
was
I know
just
you're
like,
not.
damn, I'm
But
getting judged.
yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
There's someone I know. Ooh, I'm gonna be like, yo, keep fucking roasting Jose.
Hey, dude, I heard you roasting on Dum Dum.
Hey, keep it. He fucking took 12 months to read Harry Potter.
How long? Oh my
Dude, I remember
god.
when I was in elementary school, I really wanted Harry Potter because everybody was reading it. So I buy it, and I'm not, English is my second language. I'm still learning how to. Sometimes my grammar is pretty off, but I was trying to like get in the groove of reading because I had never read a big book. I was little. I was like in the fifth
Yeah,
grade,
yeah.
and it was like my third year in English speaking classes. So I'm trying. I'm sending it out. Harry Potter. Yeah, whatever. I'm going through it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then I finished through the first chapter. I kind of know what the fuck happened. I kind of don't know. The Boy Who Lived. I don't know. Whatever. And I'm like, all right, one chapter. Take a little Cartoon Network break. Turn on the
Never picked
TV.
it back up.
Hold on. Turn the fucking TV. What do you think happened?
A Harry
The
Potter movie?
fucking first trailer to the Harry Potter movie came out. Harry Potter and the Boy Who Lives out in whatever month. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I grabbed the book and I throw it.
There's no
I'm
point
gonna
in
read
reading
this shit
that.
now. There's
Yeah, yeah.
about to be a
Fuck that.
movie.
Fuck
Fuck that.
imagination. I'm trying to see what the fuck the director's trying to see.
Yeah. As a kid, though, one book that really captivated my attention and it was super fun. It was like the first time I read a big book, and I'm like, dude,
I
this is
Spy?
fucking good. Which one?
I Spy?
No. Yeah. Good one. Haha.
You finished it and you're like, whoa. I didn't even
So
know.
enlightening.
Yeah.
No, it was The City of Ember. Really great book.
What was
I
that
think they made
about?
it into a
I
movie.
feel like I remember that.
City of Ember was about a girl who lived in a town where the only light source that came from was from a giant bulb in the middle, and
Oh, and
like
then
they
they
kind of lived
leave.
underground. and then they leave at the end of the movie and they like escape and they find out that they've been under the earth for a while. I never read the second or third part. I know there was other parts, but I just never read them. And yeah, I think they made it into a movie. I never watched the movie.
Came out in 2008.
Yeah, see, I never seen it. Maybe I'll watch it. Okay, that's the episode. Hopefully, we didn't offend y'all. Hopefully,
I hope I did.
We didn't offend y'all. Hopefully,
I don't care what you think, liberal.
Hopefully, call them customers, clients. I don't care.
Yeah. What if we started calling our listeners clients? Start changing this fucking dynamic.
If you still live in Austin and enjoying the floor, like it's still flourishing.
It's okay to settle.
It's okay. It's okay. Do whatever. Do whatever you want. When I by the way, but just know people are judging. No, I'm kidding. Fuck them. People who judge. Fuck me, dude. Whatever.
Fuck toast.
I do love Austin though, and yeah, maybe there is a little bit of jealousy, a little bit like this, that you still enjoying my city. But it's changed, dude. It's changed. It's way different. All right, that's the episode.